done fucked up now!
Not that long ago, I made a side channel called Black Metal, where I just wanted to put all things related to metal reviews, doing covers, talking about news in the metal community. It was all gonna go there. I just wanted to, separate things from the main channel. And when something big happened, I kept it on there. I think it was September 3rd, I published a video that was talking about a band that I used to be a part of, a deathcore band called We Are The End. One of the guys I know, the founder of We Are The End, named Brandon, he hit me up and he was like, hey, that really big band Rings of Saturn? They stole some of my riffs. And I was like, oh, interesting. So I heard Rings of Saturn's their new track called The Husk. And I was like, oh yeah, I do recognize some of those riffs. And the thing is, Brandon had proof to back it up, saying, yeah, the Lucas man who founded Rings of Saturn, they have history together, he and Brandon. They've jammed before, he showed them the songs. He gave them the Guitar Pro so he could learn that stuff. And then he just used it years later without his permission or anything. And so that's pretty whack, it's pretty shady, it's plagiarism, and I just felt obligated to say something because Brandon's my friend and I used to be in that band, and I just think that I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do you this solid, And the thing is, it gained some traction. It actually got up there. A lot of people were like, oh, I see the connections, I see the ties, and then I put a side-by-side comparison of 3 different parts of the songs that you were able to hear clearly that they stole the stuff. Now, the video got taken down, I'll get into that in a minute, but I did throw up a version of it on Vimeo. The link's in the description below if you want to hear that, because I think it's pretty important to hear what Nuclear Blast, the record label that struck one of my videos down, is trying to silence. It's a really interesting situation because I think things would have went away. Like, it gained traction, like I said, it blew up, got maybe 20,000 views or something, which was pretty big because I think at the time I had 2,000 to 3,000 subs on that channel. So it was doing kind of well. People wrote articles about it, Metal Sucks, Metal Injection, this one other, I don't remember the name right now, but I'll throw it up there too. So people were starting to see, and the people were like, oh, what's going on? The video was positively received. So it's like, I wonder what's gonna happen. Is Nuclear Blast gonna come out with a statement? Is Lucas Man gonna come out with a statement? Rings of Saturn, are they just gonna put out a statement? Are they gonna say anything? My thought was, oh, they're probably just gonna ignore it because We Are The End is not an active band right now. They come back every once in a while or something like that. They dropped a new song 2 years ago. So I thought they'll probably just try to sweep this under the rug. But they took the absolute lowest of the low road, and instead of just ignoring it, they actively tried to deal with the problem by copyright striking my video down and also just flagging post on the We Are The End Facebook page. So yesterday I was working on a video from one of my other side channels, Black Chad, which I had to delay because Brandon hits me up saying, hey man, what happened to your video about the Rings of Saturn stuff? I didn't know what he was talking about, and then he says, it's gone. Checked it, oh, sure enough, copyright strike. They just took it down. 100% falls under fair use, and they couldn't just copyright ID and all that stuff. Now you gotta do all this manual stuff, so they're like, fuck it, let's just take it down. We're gonna do the pussiest thing, we're gonna do the least metal thing we can think of, we're just gonna take it down, and so hopefully things will go away. And I'm just like, did you guys not know that I have a way bigger channel? And I have a way bigger reach, and are you not aware of the Streisand effect, where you try to sweep shit under the rug by doing dumb shit like that, you're just only gonna bring more notoriety towards it. Seriously, if you would've just did the bitch-made version of just leaving it alone and sweeping it under the rug and not saying anything, just not addressing it, it would've went away eventually. I was already moving past it. Funny enough, I actually just deleted stuff on my hard drive for more space. 20 minutes before Brandon hit me up, I deleted the final version of that video that they struck down. I deleted all the raw files, and then it's like, oh shit, what a coincidence, I still need some of this stuff, and I had to use one of my recovery programs just to grab a clip, and so I could show you guys how fucking shady these people are being. So yeah, Nuclear Blast, you pissed me off, and I'm not letting this go. Especially because you gave me a copyright strike. You gave me a copyright strike when my channel was just under review for monetization. I hit the 4,000 hour mark. I already had the over 1,000 subscribers. So I was very happy. I was like, cool, that's awesome, and hopefully I'll get approved and I can start making money on that channel. It'll be all good. And all of a sudden, oh, I got a copyright strike. And I'm like, dude, what? It's the shadiest shit, the most bitch-made stuff, which is crazy. I've only had 2 videos now that have been taken down. The first one was on my main channel because I was shitting on the alt-right, and then the trolls, they found it and they were talking about it and then they mass flagged it. The second one is this one. And I'm just like, you guys are the biggest fucking bitches on earth to be doing shit like this. And then you're just silent. You're not even addressing it. You're not saying shit. And I'm like, I'm not letting it go, man. I'm gonna give you guys the opportunity to rescind the claim. But if you don't rescind the claim, I'm willing to go to court over this shit. I will raise the funds. I will be like Ethan and Hila when they were getting fucking sued. I will go that hard too, because that's some bullshit. You guys are being shady as fuck because you got caught. One of your artists was plagiarizing some shit. Yeah, a lot of people plagiarize things, but hey, a lot of people don't have the fucking balls to say something about it, you know? And then this time, you don't know what the fuck to do. You could have just manned up and be like, you know what, dude? That was the wrong thing to do. We apologize. How can we make this right? And I don't know. I wouldn't have given a fuck because it's not, at that point, it's not about me anymore because I'm just helping out a friend. But it is about me now because you struck down one of my things. Fucking censorship. And I'm just like, this is metal, man. Like, this is fucking metal. This is like some bitch-made fucking corporate soft-ass pussy shit. So everybody watching this, do me a favor. Tag Nuclear Blast on wherever they are available on social media, on Twitter. I'm sure they're on Facebook and whatnot. Make sure you just blast them and be like, this is some bullshit. And you make sure you let them know to have them release my claim, that false erroneous claim, because you know it's some bullshit and shit like that is not gonna fucking fly. But that's it, guys. I just wanted to bring this to your attention. I just thought that I needed to talk about this because some shady shit, plagiarism, censorship, you know, like big corporation thing, they can just pull a fast one over like the little guy. And I'm like, nah, man, like I ain't going out like that. So that's it. I'm gonna have a legit video out. I'm gonna have a Twitter trash out this weekend, so look forward for that. And all right, guys, have a good one.